Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Similicious with another video. So I just wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit more about Paralives because I feel like this is a game that is worth talking about. It's in the works and it is very promising. So after the big reveal of Maggie and the Parfolk, Alex also posted that they lost a team member. Now remember, this is a very small team. So losing one team member was a little concerning for me because I'm just like, okay, right now I'm expecting the team to grow, not to get smaller. And I don't know, I just felt a little afraid of, is this actually going to come to life? I mean, are we actually going to see Paralives? Or is it just going to be dead in the water? So there was a lot of talk about that. A lot of people were concerned. Now let's talk about what we know so far. So at the beginning of 2020, and that's personally where I really started, researching more about Paralives. I knew about it, I heard about it last year, but I really was not really looking into it. So in 2020, that's when I really started looking into Paralives. And from what it looked like and from the answers that I could find online and on their websites, they were not even at a prototype phase. Like, we would not have seen a Parfolk in May. Like, I was not expecting that to happen so quickly, okay? So this is a very good sign for me because it just tells me that, hey, Paralives might actually come out earlier than expected. I just feel like that now we've seen Maggie, everything else will just unfold so quickly because the biggest part is to actually create that Parfolk, and then the next biggest part would be live mode, right? So I'm pretty sure that we will see how the game is played, and that's what a lot of people want to see. I mean, as a gamer, and especially a live simulation gamer, I really do want to see how it works in live mode, right? How are the interactions? Is it actually as easy as it seems in all the video reveals that we've had so far from Paralives? So this is something that I think they should be working on and focusing on because that's the biggest thing. And I don't know, I just have the feeling that we will know more very soon, okay? And at first I thought maybe 5 years before this game comes out, but I don't know, now I have the feeling I think we will see this game sooner than expected, okay? Now again, all of this is not verified. This is just me speculating here, but I am strongly positive that this game will come out sooner than expected. Again, some of the interactions that we saw when Maggie was revealed, she could walk up towards the drawer and there were a couple things like sit on it and, open the Paramaker, and I just felt like, okay, they're already onto other stages of this game. They're not just really at the let's create the Parfolk and what they're gonna look like. I think they already have started touching on a lot of different aspects that I didn't even think that they were there yet. So yeah, the fact that we saw Maggie so early in the year, I mean the first half of the year, I was not expecting to see like a prototype until the end of the year, at least. So the fact that we already saw Maggie and she looks great, they did an amazing job with her. I'm just so positive that, they've already touched on other aspects and this game will come out sooner than expected. I think a lot of people are waiting for live mode because it is the most important aspect of the game. That might be the phase that would take a little longer, but I think they're already into that live mode phase. They already started looking into it. It's not like they just started now. They've been working on it, okay? I feel like it. Again, everything that I'm saying here is totally speculation, okay? Yeah, so the next big thing that we are expecting, or at least I am expecting to see, is more of the gameplay. How is it going to work? How are the interactions going to be? We already know it will be an open town, but again, how big would it be? What are the things you can do in town? How do you interact with other Parfolk? Is it like The Sims where you have a limited number of interaction each time, and then as you interact, they go away and you can interact more. I mean, all these little things about the live mode that we want to know, and I really hope that they have something for us very soon. What am I expecting in live mode? I really do want to see more realistic interactions. Now, I think The Sims is very realistic as far as the interactions are concerned. There are things that you do in The Sims that, like, okay, that's how you behave. One thing that I really do not want to see in Paralives is something that happens a lot in The Sims, and I feel like it's a glitch, and not a glitch, but it's something that they overlooked, and it's really annoying, okay? Because, for example, in The Sims, when you put a stereo or a TV in a room, what your sim would do is every chance they get, they will turn on that TV, okay? I have had instances when there's like the kitchen is actually in the living room, so there's no like wall separation, it's not a separate room. So what your sim would do, they will be cooking and stop in the middle of it with everything left on the stove, and they would just turn on the TV and start watching, or they will go and start dancing. And I'm just like, that makes no sense to me, okay? You can start dancing and continue to cook, but that's not an interaction that is possible. So why? It's because I think in the algorithms behind all that is that, you know, Sims, when there is a stereo or a TV, they, because of the whole social interaction, they prioritize the dancing and the watching TV before anything else, okay? So I definitely do not want to see that, because this is not realistic. This is not how it goes in real life. So unless your sim is some sort of like a TV fan and movie fan, if it's a trait, then that would make sense. Or if they're like a dancer. But if your sim has no dancing aspiration in life and no dancing skills and things like that, like, why would they just stop everything they're doing to just start dancing? It makes no sense. So, you know, little things like that I want them to be mindful about. Also reading that a lot of people want more interaction options, but my only thing with that is, I mean, if you have, think about it, like if you open, like if you click on a sim and try to interact with them, and you have like tons of different options or tons of different interactions that are possible, then it's kind of like you don't know what to do anymore. I feel like it's gonna be so overwhelming to have all these different types of interactions. Now, I think it would be better, let's say, the more you get to know the para and the type of relationship you have with that Parfolk, different types of interaction will come up. I mean, The Sims already have something like that, but maybe in a more extensive way, and they might change depending on the mood of the person, which is kind of already in The Sims. But I mean, I guess the comment that I was reading was more about how many different options can you have, okay? So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing to have so many different options, just because, I mean, how many of them are you going to use every time? And then it's, you know, before you find what you need, it's kind of like, okay, overwhelming already, like, yes. So I don't know about that. Let me know what you think, but I don't think that having tons and tons of different options as far as interacting would be the best way to go. But definitely interacting with objects, which is something that is lacking in The Sims. I feel like you do not have that much interactions with objects. Like, yes, when you interact with other Sims, you have a lot of options, and I'm sure when you will be able to interact with other paras, you have a lot of options. But how about the interactions with the objects around the para? Okay, because this is something I'm very interested in. Okay, like let's say you can grab a purse and put it on your back. Okay, you can, I don't know, put your shoes on, you know, things like that. Like those would be interactions for paras that I want to see, because those are more realistic, right? You could remove a hat and put it down, right? You could remove, I don't know, your glasses, or remove your earrings. Like, those are the type of interactions I'm wondering if Paralives will give us, okay? Because this is something The Sims absolutely does not have, and it seems like they're not at all interested in making those changes. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's more complicated to make, but hey, If Paralives is willing to do that, those are the type of interactions that I want to see in this game, because this is just another level, okay? It's not a sim game. Like, I am not expecting Paralives to come out and be like The Sims. I want it to be above The Sims, okay? And from what we've seen so far, they're pretty much, you know, higher than The Sims so far. But again, until the game comes out, we will not know, but this is what I am expecting. Again, let me know what you think. Do you really think that this game is dead in the water like a lot of people seem to be thinking, or do you agree with me that, okay, Paralives is really going to be the next big thing? And let me know why. Let me know what you have read out there, and if there's an interesting link that I should be reading, please let me know in the comment section. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, give me the thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Stay safe.